Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back EXOs. We are here finally with a new EXO album reaction. It has been a while to tell you the least. I believe I did the last one about 6 months or more ago, and I did really enjoy filming that video, although it had so many tracks. Their first full album was so long, and so I was a little bit overwhelmed by it, of course, because the first thing you dive into from a group, and it's or at first album you dive into from a group, and then it's 14 songs, you're just bah, so I was overwhelmed, admittedly, but it was still fun. But today we're going to be listening to their second full album called Exodus. This only has 10 new songs, or 10 songs total, 9 new songs for me, and I'm excited to dive into this because I think it's going to be a little bit more manageable, and also I'm not going to be suffering basically at the end of it. We're going to do this in 2 parts, so I'm excited about that. I got my tea. It is currently 10 a.m. in the morning, so we're going to see how this works. But I feel good. I feel rested, so I don't worry about that. But anyway, we are going to be listening to, like I said, 9 songs today. I believe that it was Call Me Baby who is on this. Who's on this album, but I'm going to check real quick what the title track was because I decided not to include it because I feel like with EXO, I know most of their title tracks really, really well. There's some that I haven't dove into yet, but most of them, I know them super well, so I didn't really feel the need to dive into this. No, it might not be. I think it's another one, potentially. Let me just see. It's... There we go. Yes, it is Call Me Baby. So I've already, of course, listened to that. I've done it even on the channel before. So I decided, I think if I hadn't watched it on the channel, it would be a different story. But I decided because I have, I'm not going to. So we are going to be checking out a kind of similar that I did to the first album. We're going to be watching some performances if I have the chance, because I really did enjoy that because they already have they're subbed, but they're performances, and so we get some more fun involving that instead of just watching a bunch of lyric videos. But anyway, I'm going to specify what particularly we're going to be watching throughout these songs. So we're going to be checking out Transformer, and I'm going to do all the Korean versions, by the way, if they're not if I don't specify, it's the Korean version. I'm doing Transformer lyric video, What If lyric video, and then we're doing My Answer, Exodus, El Dorado, Playboy, and Hurt in Japan, and then Lady Luck and Beautiful in lyric videos. So that is how we're doing it. I'm doing 5 I'm going to do 5 songs in this first part, and then 4 in the last. So it's going to be Transformer, What If, My Answer, Exodus, and El Dorado in this part, and then it's going to be Playboy, Hurt, Lady Luck, and Beautiful in part 2. So that is the plan. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Let's have some fun listening to some more EXO music because it has been a while, and I was really excited when I got them on my little spinny wheel. So let's dive right in and check this out, and we are going to start off from the second track, Transformer. Let's go. All right, lovelies, let's go ahead and dive right into this. And we're starting off with the Transformer Korean version. So yeah, I'm excited to find out and listen to some new music on this Thursday morning. So grab your cup of warm liquid of choice and let's dive right into what we have for today. So we're starting off with Transformer. I'm really curious to see what comes after Call Me Baby. So we're going to find right out. And also, of course, I believe that we're going to be checking out the concert clips later. I think the other members who aren't here, like Chen or Truman, is going to be there. But for this moment, since we're watching the Korean versions, only these 6 are here. So also, if that man shows up, I don't think he will because I think those concerts happen after. But if he does show up, tough luck. But anyway, let's dive right into this. Let's go. I'm excited for this older.
She's such a transformer. EXO.
Whoa.
Hold up. 설명하기 어려워 그녀 뭐야 대체 뭔데? 저기. 돌변하며 감당하기 힘든데. Slow down. Then you speed up. 답은 없지. 그저 멍하니 바라봤어. 내가 운전할 길을 비춰준 걸. 쉽지 않아 너는 메가 girl. Oh baby. 짜릿함만
what is, first of all, what is that? I fixated on that immediately. That, I have no clue if it's a person or an instrument, but it immediately like got stuck in my head. I'm a mega girl? Is that what you said, Kai? I wasn't, listen, when I saw the title Transformer, I don't like to assume things, but I was thinking it was going to be something like that. But also, I just can't stop thinking about this hypothetical girl being a literal Transformer, you know, like from the show and the toys. Because it's just, the word has gotten tainted now where I cannot picture it as like, oh, you just a person who transforms, that's a transformer. But I'm also just like, bzz, bzz, Autobots roll out, you know? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ooh! Yeah, I need to like sort of retrain my brain to like be like, oh, maybe she's just like a shapeshifter. Like metaphorically, a shapeshifter. You know? Ooh, this beat though! I kind of forget how hard this era of K-pop slapped. And why I got into it at this era. Because, like, this is from 2016, I believe, right? 2015, yeah. So, this was, like, around the time when I started being aware of it. And I didn't really dive in yet. But every time I dive into music from this era, I'm just like, yeah, I understood why my teenage brain liked this so much. I still do. Puppet on strings. Mm-hmm. Ooh! Exoplanet. I love the way Kai says that. Transformer. Did a marching band come in all of a sudden? Uh-huh. Oh. That part is so sickening too. Do 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 do. I forgot to mention, by the way, Sue is my bias in this group, if you wanted to know. And also, I was just going to Chanyeol's voice. We don't talk about it enough anymore. Like, it's just so, like, I feel like every single time I hear him rap or even sing, it's like I'm entering hell. It's amazing. Every time. Yeah, he also Sam also calling me mega girl. Whoa. Yes. Now again, there might be errors in this. There's usually going to be user errors in lyric videos, so you know. But I love the way that Kai and Soon does this part. It goes so well with the instrumental and all of that, you know. Anyway. Sick. Woo!
같네 이 게임의 winner Cause you're a transformer 애태우지 말아줘 이런 시간 필요 없어 여기서 너와 나 또 뭐가 필요하겠니 어떤 모습 너라도 두려워져도 너를 가질래 Tell me now it's killing me baby Tick boom boom bout to blow 상상조차 못했어 끝내 지배하는 좋은 날
The way this chorus is like built is so nice because we start like every single person who is singing it does it in a little bit of a different way, like tick tick boom boom but to blow, and then we have da 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 da, like, so how should I say this, like some people are more like a little bit more rapping their parts and some of them are actually like singing it, and so it's not like, because I feel like in a lot of songs it's like, oh, you have a rap part, you have a singing part, and then the chorus is usually one of the other, or it stays pretty much like similar throughout it, but this one is like, hold on,
you're a transformer
like, you know, like it's like do 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 ba da 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 do 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 do, like, I know I didn't do it justice there probably, but I just like it.
Cause you're a transformer
Woo! Oh!
Are you gonna transform?
Ooh, that outro gave me chills. Like, I enjoyed the song quite a bit. I feel like it does reflect a lot of my K-pop taste that I had when I first got into the game, like 2016, but 2017 is when I really got into it, you know, and that's when it like became one of my most listened to genres, and it's like stayed that way for like basically all of my half of my life almost at this point, you know. But I really enjoy the way this is built because it definitely is very experimental and exciting, but I also like the lyrics. Again, I'm a little bit like, you know, I'm still a little bit, my brain is wanting it to be like, oh, they're singing about the cars, but yeah, it's just like about, I guess, duality more so, or like, yeah, I would say duality in a person, and just being like, you have so many different sides, and like, you can switch between them. I don't know which one I'm gonna get, but either way, I'm gonna have a good time, you know? And it's gonna be shocking, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, that is the idea that I have of it. And I feel like this song kind of reflects that too. There's a lot of duality in the song, because we do have these really nice singing parts that, like, Baekhyun, Suho, Dio, they do really, really nicely. And then for the other half, Chanyeol, Kai, and Seun, they're kind of more a lot, like, stronger and, like, more direct, I would say. So there's almost duality in the song, too, even though it stays, like, pretty consistent instrumental-wise, except for the end, of course. But I feel like instrumental-wise, it's, like, pretty similar structure, but, like, the singing parts themselves create, like I mentioned in the chorus, you are hopping from rapping kind of to singing to like fully rapping, and then just like going in between the three, you know, in one chorus. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, because usually I'm used to getting one or the other, or a mixture, and that being like similar throughout the entire chorus, you know. But that was Transformer. Very nice start for sure, because I feel like I definitely got thrown into it a little bit. Let's just say it like that. So let's dive into our next song that we have for today, which is What If? Again, Korean version, because it makes sense for me. Ooh, okay. Little diving into more slower stuff immediately. I love these pictures, by the way. They give me such like this era of like K-pop photo shoots. Also, just like white background, pretty like casual clothes even, and just like not even that much makeup. Just very. It almost looks like it's like a teen magazine. You know those like, I can't remember what they're called. We had one called Julia in my country, Sweden. But like the teen magazines, I'm sure they still exist, of course, but like I'm talking like teens with like celebrities and all that, you know, like teen girl magazines. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, let's see what this is all about. I feel like it was a little bit slower, so that's exciting, but let's dive right in. I didn't even check. There we go. Let's dive in. This is also by the same person. Yurat? Hold on. Yankat, that's right. Sparkle. Oh my god, nostalgia immediately. Okay, I'm soothed. Soothed immediately. Woo! Oh, this is gorgeous. Ooh. So they got left out. I was like, wait a minute, where are we going with this? Oh, so you got rejected, or you just was too late. Gotcha. I love this vibe though. It gives me such like, I think I've heard similar songs from EXO, but also just like other like boy bands from like the 2000s till like about this point of this like slower ballad type vibe with like still like electronic instruments in it, you know? Because I think when ballads are released these days, I feel like they're usually like actual instruments, like physical instruments, like guitar, like those kind of things. But I like this. I like it. Oof. Wow.
내 안에서만 자라왔던 꿈 저 시간이 바람처럼 널 내 곁에 데려올 거란 도화지에 하얀 글씨로 가득했던 말 내가 너무 아껴뒀나 봐
I love this part. That's not something we get often either, when the whole group sings the chorus. That's not often we get that. But I think with these songs, it fits perfectly because it gives such a like choir vibe. Like I can imagine this being sung in a church for some reason. And I love that. Hold on. And that noise? Whatever the noise is. Woo. And all the sparkles and stuff. Ooh! Whoa. Wow. Woo! Get it back on. Woo! Oh, the melody of the chorus is so addictive. I feel comforted by this. I don't know. It just like feels warm to me. Even though the lyrics are really happy, it's just the way they sing it and like the instrumental itself, it makes me warm inside. I don't know. Woo! I was wondering when What If would come in. Yeah. Because that's what I was thinking. That this was going to be about after I'd seen that chorus the first time. What if I was the person who was making you smile? Because, like, I missed my opportunity, or it seems like we missed the opportunity instead of it being about, like, actual rejection. Yeah. What if it was me? Oh, and we tune out. Same there. That does not happen often at all. It's not often we get a tune out either. So that's crazy. I love this vibe. I feel like I'm getting transported into like my younger self and how I was feeling at the time when I listened to these songs, and that's kind of crazy because like I think I sort of started liking EXO like a couple years into actually like listening. I'd heard Coco Bop a bunch of times and I used to listen to it quite a bit. I want to know, I think I actually have this, and I know it's not the best idea to like in the middle of this reaction to go into my old Spotify playlist, but I used to have an old K-pop playlist I made back in 2017 that I don't really refresh anymore because I have a new one that is like so much more filled out and fleshed out, and so I don't really use it. But I have this one, K-pop/C-pop, that I started in 2017. So it has a lot of BTS, I know for sure, but I do believe I have a bunch of EXO on here as well. So I want to see if I can find the ones that I really, really liked. So there, Obsession, of course. I was obsessed with Obsession, like very, very much so. Like that was the first time I think I really actively like sought out a song was with Obsession, which that was released in 2020, I believe. And then after that, I was like, oh, I wonder what other stuff they have, you know what I mean? So I think I added a bunch of other stuff too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, right, I had a shared playlist. But then what that one had, I believe it was, I listened to Power and Call Me Baby and Coco Bop and those kind of songs. But Obsession was the first one where I was like, I really, really love this. So that's when it kind of started from me. And yeah, it brings me back to those feelings that I had for sure. But yeah. I've never been in this situation, thank God, but I am sure it's not, like, what should I say? It's not pleasant, is what I would like to say it is. So, but anyway, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So, let's dive into our next song. We have finally a performance. So, I think I watched a bunch of these on the last one as well. Whoops, I skipped over. I watched... Girl, just let me do this. There we go. I watched a bunch of these, I think from the same channel, a Brazilian. I watched a bunch of these performances. So this one is from 2021, actually. Or the video is this from 2015. Okay, so it is from that year. But I believe that man had already left. I'm pretty sure. But if it's any of the other, like, members from EXO-M, I'm sorry if I don't recognize them. But we're going to be watching all of these with lyrics on, and I'm very excited to have this happen again. But I will remind you, this will probably get blocked because of this. So if you see a bunch of, like, screens on your screen, it's because it's got blocked. But I'm excited for this. Let's go. Oh, right. My bad. Continue from the beginning again. Ooh. Continuing with this vibe, Barbie. Ooh! Piano? Whoa. Hi there! Ooh! Oh, gorgeous. I was thinking. Ooh. Only our vocalist for now? Gotcha. Yeah. I was thinking it, and then it happened. Ooh. This stage is gorgeous. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Look at all those light sticks. Oh, the harmonies. I'm so impressed by this piano playing right now. Yes. Oof. Like, Dio has so many, like, good, how should I put this? His voice is so unique and nice, and so he has so many parts in songs where I really, like, fixate on his specific parts, because damn, his voice is good. And damn, his voice is so, like I said, it's so special. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm so impressed, though, by Baekhyun singing and playing this piano at the same time. That is difficult. Like, if you've ever tried to focus on those two things at the same time, it is not easy. It is not as easy to try to sing while you're playing the piano actively. Like, it's very much not. And also, I see you cheesing at the camera, Suho. I see you standing there like, I saw you, okay? Calm down. No, the reason. I'm just... Woo! Wow. Oof. Hi there. Wow, look at the stadium. Crazy. These suits, though? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, King. Oof. Wow. Oh my god, and it closed. It closed. I am so weak for piano, and I talk about it all the time, so I feel like you guys should know it at this point, that like I love piano music. It's one of my favorite things on planet Earth. It's such a pick-me-up for me. And it has, like, it can deliver so many different emotions. Like, I don't know how such an instrument is so diverse. Like, you can have a piano and it can create whatever vibe you want. You can have something really exciting and bubbly and something really, really sad. And it's so easy to create with just one instrument. And it's so powerful, too, that you don't even need anything else. Like, from what I noticed from this, it was just his piano, and that was it. You didn't need anything else. But you're still able to, like, deliver so many emotions with just that. It's so impressive. I wasn't expecting this to be just the vocal line, but I'm very happy about that, because I didn't get any... I think so. Yeah, because it looked like Baby Don't Cry was going to be, like, a more vocal performance, and then Kai and Seun came and just, like, started dancing with, like, you know it. I don't need to speak about it. We all saw it together. But, yeah. I forgot to mention, if you haven't watched the previous, like, album listen that I did to their first album, then obviously check that out. But that was my answer. Very, very sweet. So now we're on to the self-titled song Exodus. So this is Exodus from the album Exodus. I'm excited to see where this is going to go, because I don't know, we got a lot of different vibes in the first album, so I'm hoping for that as well today, but I have truly no idea what to expect. So let's dive right into this. Let's get it. Ooh! Hi there! I was like, when are the boys gonna come? Because we didn't get them last time. Hi, Shumin. Love that pink hair. Soon, hello. And there's Chen. Hi, Chen. Okay, so it seems like we are our standard 8. Did I miss anybody? Lay might be here too. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we're dancing? Let's go. Damn. Woo! That. These suits are crazy, by the way. I love this, like, maroon, almost blood red that they got going on. And him wearing a freaking vest. I love the little almost jump scares of that trumpet or saxophone. Woo! Ooh! Dangerous. Whoa, that's really, really cool. Okay. Woo. I hear that. Woo. Kai, I get this is your whole vibe, but like, please. It's more like dangerous. That's really catchy. Ooh. Get it. Woo! Yes. Damn. They're going hard. There's the thumbnail. Ooh! I was right to be scared. I barely saw you, Chen, but damn. Holy crap. Ooh! Hold on. I need to do some quick research because I need something a little bit clarified for me, because obviously the album is called Exodus. I knew it was an actual thing, but I need to see what it means. Exodus generally refers to a mass departure of people, often in large numbers. It also specifically refers to the biblical story of the Israelites' departure from slavery in Egypt, detailed in the book of Exodus. Exactly. So I knew that Exodus was like biblical, and that's kind of where I was thinking it was going, because of course it might just be like, how should I say, it might have been referring to another meaning of it, but that is kind of what I was thinking. But also I didn't know the exact definition. But yeah, interesting, very, very interesting. So, because I thought I saw somebody do something that looked like a cross on themselves. She's my Exodus. And Exodus means being like mass movements or something like that. It's curious, definitely. But I do feel like this is kind of we're using like sort of biblical references in order to refer to how dazzling and charming and enchanting somebody is. Like, she's my Exodus. She moves me. Like, that's kind of my idea right now, is that is the general vibe of this person is so just beautiful, but also hiding something a little dangerous behind those, like, behind the eyes, you know? And that being like what should I say? Yeah, that being the song. But I really like this, like, production. It kind of gave me, like, what is the other song that is really, really good that I haven't heard? Is it Lotto? Is it called Lotto? I haven't listened to it fully, but I think that might be it, or something like that. Now, I was thinking first Bingo, but that cannot be. That cannot be right. But that song is kind of giving me those vibes, because it's kind of like a little jazzy, but it's also, of course, very pop. But I really like that little, like, jump scare moment of the saxophone, where it's just like, burp, burp. Like, I thought that was really, really fun. But that was Exodus. Now we have the last song for this part, and then I'll move on to part 2, and we're going to be doing 4 songs after that. So we're moving slowly through this, but we're making it. So let's see what El Dorado has in store for us. Now, El Dorado is that I used to watch, I think it's a Disney or like a DreamWorks movie called Road to El Dorado. I used to watch that movie all the time, and I believe El Dorado is a fictional city. Correct? Maybe. It might have been real, but at least it's not real right now. But it was supposed to be, like, filled with gold. Like, so much gold. And, like, different explorers at the time would try to find it, and nobody seemed to do it. So it is most likely possible that it never existed, but maybe it did, and they were just so hidden in the jungles of South America that nobody could find them. So I'm excited to see what the song is sounding like and what the vibe is. So let's check out our last song for part 1. Let's go. Ooh, yes, the visuals. Ooh. We got gold outfits? Come on. Right? We do. At least it looks like it. Ooh. Whoa. Hold on. I want to listen to that from the beginning. I'm sorry. I really like this vibe already. Like, it's got this intensity, but also a little bit more softness, I feel like, than, for example, Transformer. That was just like, bam, bam, bam. But it's got a bit of softness. It might be because of their voices, but hold on. Because I really like that immediately. This is really cool, this setup. Ooh! I was right to think it's a little bit creepy too, because now that we've gone to this part and we added that like like almost that like throat. I almost called it throat. It's not throat singing, but it's like a little bit of a chant. It definitely gives me a little bit more of like a creepier vibe. Ooh. Oh, this is epic. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Beautiful. Woo. Woo. Hey. Uh-huh. This is my favorite song so far. Jeez. There's nothing that gets me more than a song that is so clearly made to be like a hype song, or a song that is just made to be in a concert environment. Because I feel like if I heard the song live, I would just be like, hum, mum, mum from the crowd, and everybody would like, couldn't stand me, you know? I love these types of songs, the ones that feel, they don't even, like, they don't, it's not just that they sound that way, they just are huge in scale. Like, songs that are big and, like, in front of your face, I love. That's why I'm a proclaimed noise music lover, pots and pan music lover. It's because there's just something about when music feels large that I love. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, but I don't know if it does. Anyway, continue. Oh. I paused by accident. And that drum is so nice. Woo! Woo! This could be in the movie, honestly. Woo! Let's go, Japanese. Yes. Ooh. Wow. Is that just a bunch of my immediate thought was like the what is it called from some Legend of Zelda? I can't remember, but that's not it. But this looks really, really cool with the star in the middle. Woo! Oh my gosh. Jesus. Woo! Hold on. I needed to fix my headphones, but I missed the good part. Wow, cool. Whoa! Jesus. Doing an X, like it's like an X mark on a map or something. That's crazy. Yo! Okay, hold on. I need to get these little bit fixed up because they kept slipping out of my ears, and that's not good for your viewing pleasure, you know? That was the first half of the Exodus album. Whoa! What is it with the songs that are titled after, like, either places that might have never existed, people that might have not existed, although I believe he did, things like that? Why is that always the best? Because I'm mentioning, obviously, this song, but also Don Quixote by 17. Like, I love that song so much. It's one of my favorite 17 songs, and especially, I think my favorite B-side I've ever heard from them. I love that. So I don't know what it is. Yeah, they should have had the song on the movie. I know that the movie probably got released. I want to know now. The movie was probably released like way before this album came out, but I still want to know. So I'm going to check out real quick that the Hotel Dorado from 2000. Yeah. So we were a little bit too late on that, but still I would have enjoyed that. Two swimmers get their hands on a map to the fabled city of gold, El Dorado, while pulling off some sort of scam. Their plane goes bad, and the rogues end up lost at sea after a number of misfortunes. Yeah, that movie is really good. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I should, because it's really, really fun. But it's been a little bit. Anyway, though, I enjoyed this song a lot. I liked how, like I said, bombastic and loud it is, and just like in your face kind of. So I'm excited to hear the rest of the song. So we have, let me see here, Playboy, we have Hurt, and then we have, oh god, I'm not gonna remember right now. Let me just search that up real quick as well. And then we should have, oh god, I'm terrible, guys, with like song titles. I'm so sorry. We have Playboy, Hurt, Lady Luck, and Beautiful. Those are the songs that we have left, and then I'm going to give you my final rating at the end of the album. So far, it's been really, really fun, so we're going to see what kind of vibes we get in the next part, if I, find some other gold, let's say, like metaphorically, but also literally. I'm excited for that. So, anyway, though, I'm ending off the video here, and when you watch part 2, I'm going to be right back in the action. But anyway, I think that was all I wanted to say. So, go check out my Patreon if you haven't done so. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you want me to check out. And I'll see you guys in part 2 or wherever I see you next. Bye-bye!